first thing on the test is an L ram. We're doing an L ram of the cosine curve from 0 to pi over 2. L ram or 0 to pi over 2. We're going to divide it into 4 parts. All right? What is the approximation? I don't want the answer. I want it set up.
So why did you say 0 plus 0 pi 2?
0, 2.
Oh.
Okay. What are my 4 x's?
0, pi over 8.
Oh, I don't know why I put a 0 up there. I'm still trying to figure out what he meant by plus 0. 0, pi over 8, pi over 4, and 3 pi over 8.
Wait.
No, it's L ram.
It's the L.
If it was R ram, we would.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
And I just messed up because you cannot do this without a calculator.
Oh, yes.
So, I'm going to switch it from 0 to pi. Okay? All right? Is that all right with you all?
Yeah.
So this is now what?
0 pi over 4.
Yeah,
Pi over 4.
Pi over 4, pi over 2,
Pi over 4.
and 3 pi over 4?
Yep. Oh, but no pi.
Okay. What's cosine of 0?
1, 0, 0.
Better known as 1.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What is the cosine of pi over 4? Radical 2 over 2? What is the cosine of pi over 2?
0. Because it's
And 3 pi over 4?
radical 2 over 2.
Negative.
So, will the approximation be, what is my width? The width of each rectangle is how wide? Pi over 4. So is it pi over 4 times 1 plus pi over 4 times radical 2 over 2 plus pi over 4 times 0 plus pi over 4 times negative radical 2 over 2?
We can do the distributive thing, right? We're
Yeah.
just put it on the other side. Okay.
Does that make sense?
So it's just pi over 4.
No, that's just the answer right there. That's the answer. Okay?
Okay.
No,
Why do we
No.
multiply by pi over 4 again?
because that's the width. All right, now, I'm going to read you this problem. Are you listening? You need to listen to it. A truck moves with a positive velocity from time equals 2 to time equals 10. The area under the graph between 2 and 10 represents what? Here's your choices. The velocity of the truck at t equals 10. The acceleration of the truck at t equals 10. The position of the truck at t equals 10. Or the distance traveled by the truck between 2 and 10.
We need
It's
acceleration.
the actual
Can you repeat the question?
The truck moves with a positive velocity from time t equals 2 to t equals 10. The bottom line, what's under the curve is the distance it traveled.
So it's D, right?
Or, yeah, area under the curve is the distance traveled.
And it was, what's the graph?
It didn't say.
Just F of X on it, fine.
Okay, ready for another one?
Yeah. Keep them coming. That's
It's probably like,
Okay.
okay.
What I want to know, for each one of these, is it true or false? Okay. dx, do I leave the dx off? Yes. Okay. True or false? True or false?
false.
Well, false. Because it's not you that.
There's something interesting.
He's not going to settle true.
Only one of these is false.
One's true. I feel like that'd be a good option.
Only one of these is false. All right, here's the problem. Which one is not true?
First.
The first one.
Number one.
First one.
Why is that?
You can't multiply in an integral. You only add and subtract.
We can multiply two integrals together, right?
Yes. But you can't multiply inside the integral. You can multiply a number, a constant, but not two. All right, moving right along. Okay. What value for k makes that true?
Two.
Yeah, two.
2?
Wait.
We're good with that?
No. How did we get that? 2 to 2?
I have a
Would
question
go
though.
nowhere?
So on
Oh,
the previous problem, can you go back to the bottom one? Wasn't it 2 to 2?
Oh, it should have been a 6. But no, it's 2 to 6.
Okay, I must have just looked at it wrong.
It was just so close to the other one.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody good with that?
All good.
All right. I want to find the value of this. I want 4 divisions, and I want to find what's called the trapezoidal approximation. Not the trapezoid rule, the trapezoidal approximation. Okay, now, when I do this, my graph looks like this, right? Here is my trapezoid. Yes? Right? Something like that? You agree? Here is my trapezoid. Here is my trapezoid.
Is that given?
No, the picture's not given.
So how do we know, so is the sign graph, does the top part always go to pi? I thought it went like this. Oh, there's 2 pi, yeah, okay.
Wait,
Got it.
on the first trapezoid,
Okay, what is the formula for a trapezoid?
1/2 base times height. No,
1/2
base times height. Yeah.
1/2 base times add the heights together, right? Isn't this my base?
Yeah.
And these are my heights, right?
Yeah, looks like
Well, it's really 1/2 height, B1 plus B2.
yeah.
But, all right, but it's a sideways trapezoid. You see that? So, what is the area of this trapezoid? Is it 1/2 times pi over 4 times 0 plus radical 2 over 2?
And we just multiply that by 2.
Because what's the height of this piece right here? At 0.
so it's just like there.
Yes. What?
Can we just do half of it and then multiply by 2?
No, it says use trapezoidal approximation. Yes. 1/2 the height times B1 plus B2. Okay, that's my first trapezoid. What's my second one? We know it's 1/2 times pi over 4, don't we?
Yeah.
That's because that's my height on all of them. What is this base? Radical 2 over 2 plus 1. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus, my third one is 1/2 times pi over 4 times 1 plus radical 2 over 2. Right?
Yeah.
Plus 1/2 times pi over 4 times, isn't this again radical 2 over 2 plus 0? Right? Now, we've got to simplify that, clean it up. Do I have pi over 8 times what?
So is radical 2 over 2 always positive?
Yes, for sine it is because it's always above the x-axis. Now, is this radical 2 over 2 plus radical 2 over 2? Is that just radical 2?
Wait, where?
I pulled this out of each of them, didn't I?
Oh, okay, you're
So all I'm left with my parentheses.
okay, you're making
Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4 radical 2 over 2s?
2 radical 2.
2 radical 2 plus what?
2.
2. Right? Is that right? Now, can I pull a 2 out of this? So do I have pi over 4 times radical 2 plus 1?
Is the drawing going to be part of our, like,
No? Oh, no. I just thought it might help.
I'm really,
Okay. given that. Okay? What is this? -9? Do we agree? What is this? -9?
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Non-radical 2? We good with that? There's still no calculator, by the way.
See, all that pie stuff's really good. Really gonna get me.
No, you're not.
Can you actually, can you put that in the front of the costume?
Sure. Evaluate using the fundamental theorem of calculus. You must show your work. You ready?
Orbital favorite calculus. Oh my gosh, I can't think about what that is. Oh, that's the f of b minus f of x.
So what is the antiderivative of this?
2x.
No. Wait.
No, yeah, x is a positive inverted.
What's the antiderivative of that?
So you take it out, you add 1. So 3 halves.
No?
2 kids. Yes.
This is what I think it is.
2/3. My bad.
Is that right? Isn't it x to the 3 halves over 3 halves? Isn't the antiderivative of x to the 1 half x to the 3 halves over 3 halves?
Yeah.
What?
Can you show the steps in that?
Is this what I have?
Yes.
Isn't the antiderivative that?
You flip it on top.
Right? Which is 2/3 x to the 3 halves? Okay, plug in 4. What do I get? (64 thirds) plus 2/3 times.
Okay.
Nope, no calculator. We're square root of 4.
Whoa.
2 cubed? 8.
How am I supposed to do this?
Yeah, how are we supposed to know? That
I'll promise on the one of the tests you can do without a calculator. But I'm sorry, you should know the square root of 4. That should not be a big deal.
I know square root of 4, but 3/2.
That's the square root of 4 cubed. It's the bottom's the root, the top is the power.
Okay. That's smart to know. I'd like to know that. That's how 4 squared is.
So, isn't this one 0? So is my answer 64 thirds plus 16 thirds, which is what? 80 thirds? Right?
What is this test?
All right, ready for another one?
No
We're not gonna
calculator?
have
Is
a
this?
calculator part.
No calculator.
How many pages are on the test?
Huh?
Are there 5 pages to the test?
400.
There's only 4 pages of notes. Or 4 pages of test.
Yes. Use the trapezoidal rule to approximate the interval.
Oh, I knew this stuff.
You must show your work.
Okay, so B minus A over A. So
I don't know.
minus 0.
Okay, Harrison, please. You're not. I gotta
Are we
figure
doing
this.
this? I thought we were waiting for you to do it.
No, I'm waiting on an answer. I think it's a 1 out here, isn't it? Do you agree?
Yes.
Are the numbers that I'm using going to be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8? Right? Everybody agree? So what are my y's?
Square root 2.
No, 0,
0
radical 2, 2, radical 6, and what? 2 radical 2. Now, how do I do trapezoid rule? It's a 1 out front, 0 plus
2 radical 2
2 radical 2 plus 4,
plus 2 radical 6
2 radical 6.
plus 2 radical 2.
Is that right?
Yes.
So can I clean that up? Is this actually
Multiply by 1.
4 radical 2 plus 2 radical 6 plus 4?
Okay, so when you're adding 2 radical 2 and 2 radical 2, you just add the outside number. You
Yep.
don't do anything with the radicals.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, that wasn't bad with no calculator, was it?
No, that's quite
That's
slow.
your answer.
I can do that all day.
Okay, good. Let's do Simpson's rule.
Okay.
With the same.
Yep.
Okay.
Just make sure, how did you get the height again, the 1 or whatever?
This, it's b minus a over
Over n,
over n
over 2.
over 2. Now, isn't this one 2/3? Oops.
Yes.
This is a trapezoid. 2/3, and what is it? Now wait a minute, isn't it 0 plus
4 radical 2 plus 4 radical 6 and then plus 2.
plus 2 radical 2?
Hold on. Why is
424. Simpson's rule, 424.
No, why is 2/3 out of the beginning?
Isn't it?
It's over 3.
Isn't it?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I got it.
So 2/3 times 6 radical 2 plus 4 plus 4 radical 6. Right? Oh.
This is a no calculator of
I distribute.
It is not wrong if you distribute. However, if you distribute and make an error, it is wrong.
So down.
Okay? That's the way the AP test is. If you choose to distribute, you have to do it correctly. All right. Now we're on a calculator.
Okay.
We're going to do an MRAM. Okay. MRAM. Y equals 2x minus x squared with 4 rectangles.
We're finding MRAM.
I want to know the area between the x-axis and the graph. So I need to know where the graph crosses the x-axis, don't I?
What? Could you say that again? What do you want?
Between the graph and the x-axis.
Wait, what did you say?
Find area between
And the graph. Doesn't that mean that I want to know where my graph equals 0? So where does this equal 0?
0 and 2.
Okay. So I am from 0 to 2. Right? What? What did you do? Did you do your calculator?
Yeah.
Mine's so frustrated to do crap.
What?
My graph is the same.
I got 1.375.
Yeah.
That's what I also got.
They're saying how much what they got as the answer for MRAM. What did you get for MRAM?
1.375.
I got 1.2.
You in radian?
It won't matter.
It won't matter. If my bed was my here, was this my answer?
Radian and degree only matters in radian sign.
I know. Or cosine of
I got
tangent.
1.275.
Wait, 1.30. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Except for when you were speeding, you were wrong about the speed limit.
He won the race. He did win the race. That's what matters.
With the saw.
He probably could have. You should have. I've been now good racing.
I don't know, what was the driver?
He's so much money. I was
No, what was the cop driver?
he's probably on 105. No, he was driving like a Tahoe.
I don't know.
It was like a high hill. It was going fast. Yeah, he
Really?
came right behind me.
What was the answer?
I saw him in my rearview mirror and I was terrified.
There's no way.
He's like, Griffin's about to die.
You guys should have called us.
Dude, you were gone. I think it was. There was no way to save you.
Yeah, well, Max called me and I slowed down from 100.
It doesn't matter. You clocked.
Max.
Yeah, he clocked me at 93 because I slowed down.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't
No,
think.
Brad got like a speeding ticket when he was going like 20 over. I'm pretty sure. Brad gets out of every speeding ticket.
Well,
Police is dead.
really, you're going to
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
No,
okay. What is the average value of the cosine function? What'd you get?
What's the answer?
I hope you can fix it. Average value of the cosine function on the interval 2 to 7. You didn't fix it?
So it looks like we'll just keep this wrong with your test. It's gonna be easy, right?
So then that's going to be 1 over.
Wait, what are we doing?
Find that average value.
I got this. Hold on. It's math. Do math.
Isn't that what you put in?
Why did you put 1/5?
Is it 1 over b minus a?
Yep, I got negative 0.050.
Okay, why? What? How do we know to do these numbers? How do we know to write?
Well, it asks for average value. You've got to know what average value means. Radians.
That's what I got.
Is it negative 0.050?
What is it? Negative point.
Negative 050.
Negative 0.050. Negative.
Negative.
Why do we put 1/5 though?
Average is 1 over b minus a. Right?
If we had done, so if we forgot, let's say we forgot the average,
I realized.
can we do,
Cosine 2, the 2, you find it when it's at 2, you find it when it's at 7, and divide by 2.
You can find antiderivative,
Yes, antiderivative.
but if you
Can't
forgot,
do the antiderivative, dang.
why not? You know the
Okay,
antiderivative cosine.
I was thinking cosine.
But what is it you're going to do? What do you think you're going to forget?
1 over b minus a.
Well, that won't fix that. You've got to have 1 over b minus a. All right. This one says, use the graph and areas to evaluate the integral. You must show your work.
Say that again.
Use the graph of the integrand and areas to evaluate. You must show your work.
Do we have to draw the graph?
You have to show me what you're doing. What is that graph?
I don't know. Okay, I just see what you're doing.
Oh, how about that? It's a semicircle.
Wow. How was that supposed to know?
Well, you're supposed to know when it has a squared radical, it is a semicircle.
It could be like a semi-11, semi-football.
It's like a semi-orbit, maybe?
I don't probably need an orbital read.
It's because your graph isn't square. You need to know.
That would
If it goes from -2 to 2 and you're dealing with 4, guess what? It's going to be a circle.
So what?
I don't know, Griff. I don't know.
What's up, I'm gonna get it.
5 minutes. Is it going to look like this?
It does.
How am I going to find that area?
Where you go, where do
One-half is not, then you don't put it over 2.
Yes.
I said pi squared over 2. She said 1/2.
Oh, okay. I just caught the 1/2 over 2 and I was like, wait. So is that 2 pi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.